Now, let me just ask a question. I want to ask you a question. I want you to think about this question. Why would you join you in Unicity? Why would you join you? As you're thinking about that, I want you to understand that Unicity is just a platform for you to build your own business. We talk about redefining the vision, but the truth is, the company has its own vision for the company. But you have to have your vision for your business. You are the CEO of your company. You are the owner of your company. And as a leader, you have to have a vision that is so compelling to you and so easily explained by you that other people will want to join you. It's not about you sharing Unicity's vision. Nobody joins a company. You didn't really join a company when you signed up. You signed up because you joined an individual, your sponsor, or someone in the upline who was able to share a vision with you from their own heart and mind that was so exciting and compelling, you wanted to be a part of that. People share visions, not companies. People sponsor partners, not companies. And so while Unicity is a great platform, and we are constantly trying to create products and opportunities that will allow you to see your own vision, it always will still come down to you. If your business is not growing, you have to go back and think very carefully about what you're offering to other people. Because in Unicity, we have distributors that are growing extremely fast. Their businesses are going crazy, even during the pandemic. And we have other distributors that are struggling to even sponsor one person. Well, the difference is not Unicity, because Unicity has the same offering for everyone, everywhere in the world. So the difference comes down to you. And that's a wonderful thing, because if it's your problem, it can be you that solves the problem. When you accept responsibility for your business, when you accept responsibility for the growth of your business or the lack of growth in your business, in that very moment, you take the power to yourself to solve the problem. It's no longer somebody else's problem. It's your problem, and you can solve your problem. I love that principle. It's blessed my life since I was a young man. I looked around myself and said, what am I going to do about my problem? How am I going to solve my problem? And what I found was that if I came up with a vision for me and for my business, not for Unicity, but for me, my business, if I came up with a vision that was exciting to me, powerful to me, I would learn how to share that so effectively that it would be exciting to others, and others would want to join me. And that's exactly what happened. In my early days with the company, we didn't have anything that was very exciting. We had one great product, but it wasn't very fancy and it didn't taste very good. And it really had some problems in side effects for people that were unpleasant. But the vision that I had was that this product could save lives. It could create a better quality of life for people. And so I went out and I talked about my vision, not the company's vision. I talked about what I was going to do with that product to change the world. I talked about why people should join me and how we could come together and create something that was truly magnificent. And literally hundreds and then thousands and thousands of people joined me. They didn't join Unicity. They joined me. Just like your people join you. They are looking to you for leadership. They are looking to you for the vision of where you're going. And they want that vision to be so compelling, so exciting, that they say in their own hearts and minds, I want to be with her. I want to be with him. I want to be a part of what he's doing. I want to be a part of what she's doing. No, see, it's not about the company. The company delivers what it delivers for you to find a vision for what you're going to do with what the company offers to change the world. As you do that, you will find yourself changing. You will find yourself gaining strength and power and energy and vitality that is extremely magnetic to others. Other people will come around and they'll say, yeah, I want to be with that guy. Yeah, I want to do what he's doing. Because your vision has created so much excitement in you, you become hyper attractive to everyone around you. It doesn't matter what you look like. It doesn't matter whether you're old or young. It doesn't matter whether you're male or female. It doesn't matter whether you're German or Turkish, or whether you're from Japan, or whether you're from Korea, or whether you're American, or whether you're Guatemalan. It doesn't matter. None of that matters. What people buy is your energy. What they buy is your conviction. What they buy is the power that they feel coming out of you. That's what they buy. That's what they want. That's what they want to be a part of. And when you wake up with no vision, you just are dead, dull, lifeless. You can say whatever you want to say, but there's no power. There's no energy under the words. There's nothing there that reaches inside of the other person and says, come on, let's go. But when you wake up with a vision, when you have a vision of where you're going, and it's so compelling and it's so exciting that it creates inside of you a hunger, a thirst, other people will feel it. Other people will sense it. It won't matter what you say. Your words will not be what you communicate. Words are never the key. It's the feeling people have when they hear you speak the words. It's the feeling people have when they watch you move and the actions you take. It's the feeling that communicates. We can teach a parrot how to give a sales presentation, but it won't be exciting. It won't be compelling. And there won't be any humans that will join the parrot in the parrot's business. No, it's about you. It's about you and who you are. It's about leading by example. It's about being the kind of person you want to join. Think about that. Are you the kind of person you would like to join? None of us is really where we want to be. I remember when I was a brand new distributor, I was really not very good at anything in the business. I remember one of my first meetings. It was so bad. Even the host of the meeting said, Stewart, we're not going to do this. That was awful. You can imagine how I felt. I thought, oh man, even the people who invited me to do this meeting think it was awful. I'll tell you, I thought about quitting that night, but I realized, well, how can I get better if I don't try? And if I trying to get better, I'm going to fail. But when I fail, I'm going to learn. And as I learn, I'm going to get better. And the more I tried, the better I got. And eventually, people started saying, wow, you're pretty good at these meetings. Wow, you're pretty good at these presentations. Man, I think you're going to succeed. I want to join you. I want to be a part of that. But it started bad. It started hard. It started awful. But you just keep going and you keep trying and you keep getting better. And as you get better, guess what grows? Your confidence grows. Yes, your skills grow. Yes, your mindset improves, but your own confidence grows. I can always tell the difference between someone who's got confidence and someone who's just faking confidence. You can smell it. You can just absolutely see the people who are faking it. But you can also feel with excitement and power the people who have paid the price, the people who have gone through the hard times so that they can get better and better. And then they get on the other side and that confidence is just oozing out of them. And people are saying, man, let me into that guy's business. Get me in there. Sign me up. I want some of that. I love it. I love it. And I see it happen over and over again. I was doing a Zoom call, what was it, Wednesday night. We had 1,500 people on the Zoom call in Vietnam. Vietnam is right now going through one of the hardest lockdowns in the world. None of the people can leave their homes except for 1 day or 2 days a week, and they have to have a little pass to leave their home to go out and get some food, and then they have to be back in their homes. They're still building their business so fast because of the energy. See, that's the thing. Energy can come across a Zoom call. Energy can come across a telephone call. Conviction, confidence, power, your vision can be communicated in an email. If you've got it, if you've really got it, people will absolutely feel it. But if you don't got it, it's your problem. But because it's your problem, you can solve the problem. You can go get it. Now, I want to just, hopefully, can I share screen, guys? If I've got the power to share screen, that will be helpful. Okay, I can share screen. I want to show you something. All right, I want to talk to you about how you stay in the growth mode. There's two modes. There's two modes of business. One's the growth mode and one's the failure mode. I want you to see this. You've probably all heard me talk about this before, but I want to talk about it again because this is the absolute secret to becoming a powerful, dominant player in the business that we're in. The key element is what I call recruit and develop. The first person you have to recruit is you. Think about it. That's the first person you have to recruit. And guess who the first person is you have to develop? Yeah, it's you. Recruit and develop. Number one is you. Recruit you, develop you. And you'll always be doing that. There's mornings when I wake up and I'm not too excited. I have to re-recruit myself. There are days when I realize I'm not good enough at what I want to do. What do I have to do? I have to develop myself. I have to stay in the growth mode. I have to stay focused on always recruiting and developing myself because I'm a leader and people will do what I do. They won't do what I say. They will do what I do. And as I recruit and develop me, I will recruit and develop others, and I will grow, 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 and grow. But what happens to some people is they decide they don't want to grow. They don't want to work so hard. They want to sit down and take a break. Hey, everybody can choose what they want to do. But me, I got one life and I want to live it. I don't want to live my life sitting on a beach somewhere. I don't want to live my life sitting in front of a television set. I don't want to live my life watching other people do something. I want to do it. I want to be it. But if you're like some people and you just want to watch, then you go into management mode where you're watching other people. You're trying to use words to change people's lives instead of using your actions, instead of using your example. And as a leader in a leadership business, the moment you go into management mode, many of your downline will follow you into management mode. And as they go into management mode, your business begins to slow down and stop growing. And that puts you into excuse mode, where now you're trying to make excuses for why your business isn't growing. You'll say, well, it's not my fault. It's the company's fault. It's the products. It's the compensation plan. It's my upline. It's my downline. It's COVID. It's my government. It's you name it, but it's just an excuse. And it's there to justify you stopping from growing. And as you go into excuse mode, your downline will follow you into excuse mode because that's what we're doing. We're in the leadership business. As we lead, they follow. And the next step is we go into blame mode. Now we begin to say things like, wow, if I only had, or if it wasn't Stewart Hughes's problem, I would be successful. Or if it was this or that, I would do it and be successful. The sad thing is that as soon as you go into blame mode, what happens is, I'm not sure what happened there. Are people messing with my PowerPoint? Please don't mess with my PowerPoint. If you've got the power to do that, please stop doing it. All right, so as you go into blame mode, the inevitable result is you end up failing. But there's a way out of this, and that is to return to recruit and develop. As you go back to recruiting, now here's the problem. Many leaders that I've seen, they get big enough where they don't want to recruit anymore. They think that's something that's beneath them. And what they do instead is just talk to you about recruiting. Well, that's a mistake. But it doesn't hurt you if you, in fact, do recruit and develop. If you stay and recruit and develop, your business will grow no matter what your upline does, because your downline will follow you. It doesn't matter what the company does if you recruit and develop. We've all seen companies that were, quite frankly, not very good companies. And yet they'll have a distributor someplace in the world who is doing very, very good. Why? because that distributor continues to recruit and develop. Now, as I conclude my presentation, I just want to acknowledge that some of you are doing brilliantly. Some of you have impressed me with how you are focusing on the growth mode. I applaud you. I congratulate you. I extend my gratitude to you, because if we're ever going to get to 10,000 diamonds, it'll be by having 10,000 people choose to have a vision for themselves, to take responsibility for their own business, because, my friends, it is your business, and the people will join you or they won't join at all.